Welcome to TradeTheNBI.com. This is John's report. It's for the 31st final trading day of the year. Not a whole lot of excitement took place on Thursday, but we did get so close to 4,800, but just couldn't get there. 47.99 and 3/4 was the high. Daily NBI white now above magenta. That's interesting. We do need to see magenta pivot lower to get a full sell, but at least indication that probably going to get a fill back to the ABM yellow, all the way down at 54 range, which would not be inconsistent because we had 71 as one of the positive extreme fillbacks, and there were a series of others that go below that. Still not seeing a change even from the S&P there, or same thing on the YM here for the Dow. No short activity whatsoever. This is just bulls. Either going to be able to hold it up or not, because DOC is still showing green strong in advance. So there could be some significant change in mindset. Now, of course, the Dow made it high and sold off throughout most of that after doing so. From an NQ standpoint, it's still weaker and clearly presenting the NBI white over. It almost has that magenta below 33, but you want to see it also below yellow, so that's an interesting one. And again, no short significance that's pushing it above. So weak, but not anything to write home about from a euro standpoint. It pushed forward, but pretty much finishing still in the exact same area as it was before. Gold pressing just a fraction higher. And that's going to continue because oil is still making its move, and now up to 76%. And so as that gets higher, the longer it stays there, again, we've talked about this, is going to put added pressure on inflation. Bitcoin unable to get over that 48. We talked about it moving back up to it. Took advantage of that from a buy standpoint and closed out nicely on it. Just shy under there. And I'll probably go through and upload all the final details after tomorrow on where everything ends up from a performance standpoint, because this has been a one-year chart for all of the performance runs. So we'll be able to see exactly where everything finishes from a graph standpoint. But regardless, it's still going to be turned close to near equity highs for the end of the year. Pretty impressive from that standpoint. From an ETH standpoint, had early weakness, and it basically held on, still below that 4,000. Kind of key, but again, like we said, everybody's just going to be talking about the year-end results, which are going to be staggering growth from a crypto standpoint. As far as the long that it traded out, went long again and traded out of that really quick, but then re-entered it again, and then just kind of like flattened and then closed out a little bit softer. So it's one of those where when you get that white crossing above magenta, that's not going to take the chance in case there is a breakdown. And that's just safety, about being reasonable. Intraday, look at how tiny that range is. Doesn't even take up a whole screen. Mostly put in sell signals, and then as we got to later on, it just literally cascaded lower with NBI whites leaving. And took us right to the previous mark of that 47.71. So nothing shocking there. But all in all, excellent year. I don't think there's anything that can be said otherwise about what we saw from our readings, and be updated with the Opus 2 teams, as well as the ability to just really recognize the crypto scene perfectly. I think that as we head into this new year, though, we got a lot of interesting challenges, and so some of that will start at the beginning of the year with the review and the expectation of what we might be looking forward going into the new year. As always, though, I will continue to update you on Skype chat. Trade well, and we'll talk to you later.